The violent truth behind Nobel Prize winner Han Jiang's novel, The Vegetarian. Han Jiang, a 2024 Nobel Prize winner in literature from South Korea. Her novel, The Vegetarian, triggered profound global thinking on violence and human nature. In this work, the protagonist Inghui's decision to refuse meat. Not just a personal choice, but a silent protest against invisible violence. Meat, for us, may be just daily food. But have you ever thought? Behind every bite of meat is the pain and blood of countless animals hidden. This violence does not stop at the slaughterhouse. Rather, it penetrates into our hearts through every bite we take. In Inghui's dreams, those bloody scenes kept repeating themselves. Her heart was deeply tortured by this violence. In the book, Han Jiang not only reveals the inherent violence in meat eating, it also depicts how this violence extends to families and society. Inghui's refusal to eat meat angered her family and triggered conflicts within the family. This small choice is like a stone. It stirred up huge waves of traditional concepts and social expectations. Control, oppression, these hidden patterns of violence. It is so similar to the animal slaughter we see in meat-eating cultures. When we acquiesce to violence in a meat-eating culture, as we become accustomed to consuming animals that have experienced pain, are we aware that this violence is affecting our behavior invisibly? Inghui's choice triggered strong rejection and reaction from those around her. And this conflict is not an isolated phenomenon. It also reflects a pattern in our lives, when we accept the existence of violence. It spreads and seeps into how we treat each other. At a broader social level, this pattern of violence continues in the form of the strong oppressing the weak. The exploitation of animals in a meat-eating culture. The oppression of vulnerable groups in society constitutes the same structural violence. When we consume meat as a matter of course, we are also unintentionally accepting a disregard for life. This pattern of thinking not only affects our attitudes toward animals, it also affects how we view the weak in society. Globally, this violence in culture also manifests itself in international relations. The invasion and resource plundering of weak countries by powerful countries all stem from a disregard for the value of life. When violence becomes the norm in culture, its impact goes far beyond family and society. It even extends to conflicts and wars between countries. How should we find harmony in the face of this cycle of violence? Han Jiang's novel gives the answer. Veganism is not only a healthy choice. It symbolizes the rejection of violence and the pursuit of peace. Inghui's choice is not only the liberation of animals, but also the release of her own heart. Veganism allows us to re-examine the value of life, rebuilding a harmonious relationship with the earth, animals, and each other. In this world full of conflicts, veganism offers us a path to inner peace. Choosing not to eat meat means we no longer participate in this bloody cycle. We start to reflect on our behavior, re-examine our connection with life. Starting today, let us choose a vegan diet, reject violence, and embrace a more peaceful future.